So you want to be a bodybuilder. Part 1 of 2.
You're already being filmed.
Hey, look at this guy, man. He's
Jeez.
jacked. How about something to show off those juicy delts?
See, I'm most muscular.
You know how to do that one, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like that.
Go ahead and hit one.
Oh my god.
Jeez, wait, let me get a better view of this. All that doesn't fit in the camera, you know what I mean?
Damn. Hey, man.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the great angle for that right delt.
That is my favorite
Hey,
shot.
how much farther I gotta go?
You're there, man.
You're getting there, man.
You're right there.
Alright, so I got some questions for David Lin. He recently placed first in the novice bodybuilding, natural bodybuilding contest in Sacramento. It was the Western Bodybuilding Championship.
Western USA Sacramento INBA bodybuilding contest, yeah.
And not just bodybuilding, but also men's physique. First in novice categories of both.
That's right.
So, okay, so how long have you been training?
I've been training for about 15 years now. Seriously, for pretty much 15 years. Yeah.
Nice.
It's been a long time.
Alright, so I just told everyone how you did. You won.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get a better result than that.
Right.
But even though you won, is there anything you would have done differently leading up to the contest as far as prep goes?
That's a good question. I think I would have got a little leaner. I had people tell me I could have been a pound lighter, and I could have done it. Given another 3-4 weeks.
How long did you diet?
I dieted for two months. From 170 pounds to about 115 pounds.
It's a pretty short contest prep.
Really short.
And you came in looking great because you were looking pretty lean, even though you only dieted for 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months. I guess I stay lean. I think that's something, Chris, you know about that too, and Cody. You want to stay lean, as lean as you can, within 10 pounds. Shooting distance.
What body fat percentage do you think you were on
stage?
On the day of contest?
You know, I honestly think it was probably 8%, but some people tell me it was 6. I've never done the tank measurement. I've done kind of have you ever seen the Omron?
Yeah, we have that here.
The electrical one. I think the lowest I've ever been was 7% on that, but I don't think it's really that accurate.
Now, you're a natural bodybuilder. It was a tested show. Did they do lie detector too?
At this particular show, they just have you
urine
piss test. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Why have you decided to stay natural?
It's also a really good question. I mean, you know as well as I do. You get on drugs, you get really big, but if you've been doing it for very long, you're able to see yourself progress without the drugs, and then you feel like if you're going to stick with it for 20, 30 years, then you don't need the drugs. Slowly gain a pound or 2 a year, it's really good enough. So I'll stay natural.
What was the deciding factor in wanting to compete?
You know what? I wanted to compete since I started, which was like when I was age 15. I didn't get a chance to do it till I was 30, and why I wanted to do it was I wanted to achieve something and kind of have this memory that I can talk about when I'm older.
Right.
Get something, get a trophy, whatever, get some pictures.
Tell your grandkids about it.
Tell my grandkids, yeah, so they can laugh at me.
All right. When and where will you compete next?
I think my next competition will be in about a year. INBA. I can't do novice anymore, so it's going to be an open class.
Yeah, that's. I wanted to mention that.
Right.
Once you might not know this, once you've won novice in you know whichever category you're competing in, men's physique or bodybuilding, that's it. You can't do novice anymore.
Yeah, that's right. And I can do an open show in bodybuilding, or I can do a pro show in men's physique. And I don't know which one yet. It's something next year.
And some shows have open physique as well, right?
Yeah, open physique. Yeah. But they qualify me to be a pro in physique. I may consider that, going up against the likes of Jacob and those kind of freaks.
I'll
yeah, right.
Maybe link his Facebook or something.
Right.
That guy's a monster.
Yeah, you bet, man.
Probably the biggest physique competitor I've seen. Right. Not that I've seen a ton of them, but yeah, definitely comes in shredded.
He's bigger than NPC guys.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Yeah.
At a natural show, so
yeah.
Good genetics. So who are some of the professionals that have inspired you and driven you to compete, kind of, going to the gym daily?
My favorite bodybuilder, 2, Dorian Yates and Jay Cutler, my favorites. And my training is really created from their training. I watch their videos, I try to adapt it for myself, and I think it changed the way I train forever. They're really some of the best
What's your favorite body part on yourself?
Probably my shoulders. Yeah, delts for sure.
Least favorite?
Quads. I'm gonna hide them right now.
Oh, don't worry.
Keep the camera on.
What do you think you'll be more successful doing in the future, physique or bodybuilding?
Probably physique, because I'm undersized in my lower body. It's not like I don't work it out. I work really hard on my legs, but I think genetically they'll never catch up to like an open shape bodybuilder. So physique, to answer your question, physique, I'll be much better in the future.
So that show was the weekend of Halloween 2012.
Yeah, that's right.
How much weight have you put on since then, and what's your diet plan for the next year?
That's funny because we just weighed ourselves, and I only gained 6 pounds since then. My plan is to be probably 170, 172, a 10 to 12% body fat. And it's just a lot of food. You guys know, you just eat a lot of good food, and you train heavy.
Any tips for aspiring bodybuilders or people starting out in the gym that may eventually want to compete, like me and Cody? We're going to do our first show this coming year. What's the biggest tips that you can give us right now? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Part 2 will be out in 2 days. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.